Hey guys, today's video is going to be a tag video and it's going to be the 4 or more tag, and basically this is a really cool tag which I've seen going around on YouTube, and you just talk about the products which you have 4 or more of basically, and it's specifically meant to be for products where you bought something and then you went back to get another one like in a different colour or something because you loved the product so much, or the formula or whatever it was. So I went through my makeup collection and picked out all of the things which I have 4 or more of, and I'm going to share some of them with you now. Okay, so some of these products which I'm going to show you are products that I have shown on my channel before, because obviously I have 4 or more of them, so I really love the product, but some of them I haven't. So I'm going to start with something which I haven't spoken about much on my channel, and it is the Rimmel Apocalypse lip lacquers, and I have 4 shades which you can see here. And I'm just going to kind of show you some swatches of some of the things because it's just going to be way too much to go through otherwise. So these are just liquid lipsticks, and they definitely get talked about a lot on YouTube, and it is because they are just so pigmented and beautiful, and they just kind of glide onto the lips and just stay there for a really long time. I think one of my favourite shades is probably Nova, which is this one. It's just kind of a pretty bright pink colour, and you can see as I swatch it, it just goes on so smoothly, and that one kind of swipe is just so pigmented, and they look really good on the lips. They dry nicely on the lips as well, and they just stay all day on the lips. So I have 4 of these, and I bought all of these at different times. I just really love them. I really love this one, Laguna, as well, which is sort of the peachy orangey coloured one, which is a really nice colour as well. I really like that one as well. I have a sort of nudish pink in Celestial, it's a lot more muted, and also a red which is called Stella. The next product I have 4 more of is something that I've talked about a lot, so I'm not going to spend very much time on it, and it is my Natural Collection blushes. I just did a separate video all about these last week, so I'll just link to that below, but they are one of my favourite makeup products ever. I just love them. They're super pigmented and very affordable. But like I said, I'll link that video with more information about these below. Another product which I have 4 of is the Rimmel Moisture Renew lipsticks here. They are the ones in the purple packaging. It's quite hard to hold 4 products at once. So it's these ones in the purple packaging, like I said, and I really like the formula of these lipsticks. They're very creamy and moisturising, like the name kind of suggests. So it's these ones, and the one which I have had for longest and which I really love is called Nude Delight, and it's number 700, and this is the kind of old packaging, and this is the newer one with the silver bottom. You can kind of see the difference there. But this one is just one of my favourite nudes, and I used to kind of wear it a lot. I haven't worn it as much recently, but I might get back into it at some point, I'm sure I will. I really love this colour. And it's just kind of a orangey nude. And these just are so creamy and really beautiful. The formula is just amazing, and that's why I always go back for more. I also really like Vintage Pink, which is this really deep kind of purple shade, and I tend to mix this with a pinker shade to sort of create an orchid, lighter orchid type colour, but it's really beautiful as well, and it's just, yeah, the formula is very moisturising and so easy to wear. The other 2 shades I have in the range are called Fancy, which is number 210, and Oxford Street Fuchsia, which is 130, and they're both sort of pinks. Oxford Street Fuchsia is sort of a brighter pink, and Fancy has a bit more shimmer kind of in it, so it's a little bit different to the other lipsticks I have. Okay, so now onto a product I actually have 5 of, and it's these here, and they are the Maybelline 24-hour colour tattoos. I love the way that they make your eyeshadow kind of pop when you put them as a base, and then if you layer other eyeshadows on top, it just really adds to the intensity of that colour. I'll run through the colours. I've got Metallic Pomegranate. I haven't had this one for that long, so I'm still kind of playing with it. I have this shade here in Endless Purple, which I really like as well. I've not had this one for that long, but I've really been liking it, and I definitely think I will get a lot of use out of this one. It's sort of a metallic-y kind of purple. It's got a lot of blue in it as well. It's there. I've also got Pink Gold, which I really like as well. It's just a sort of pinky gold colour basically. The name kind of says it all. It's got a little bit, again it's kind of metallic-y, it's got the pink and then the gold sort of running through it, it's just down here. Another slightly newer one I have is Permanent Taupe, which is just kind of a matte taupe colour, and this is really kind of universal, and you can just wear this on the lid with not much else on, and you can also layer on top of it to kind of just add depth and intensity to other shadows as well. And the one which I've had for the longest and which I definitely have got the most use out of is On and On Bronze, and it is just that sort of perfect lid shade. I really love it. It's just so flattering and so kind of easy to wear. This one definitely can be worn by itself. It's here just for a really, really easy eye, like all over lid colour. And these colour tattoos are just really great for a lot of things. The only thing I'd say about them is that I wish there was kind of a wider range of colours. I know in America they have a lot more. There's so many that I've seen like swatches of and I've seen on YouTube that I just would really, really like to try out. But I love the ones I do have, and there is a few more that I don't have as well, but I definitely say On and On Bronze is my favourite one. It's just a perfect bronzy taupe sort of colour. It's just that perfect kind of metallic bronze colour to put all over your lid, and it really, I think it looks good on everyone. Okay, something else which I've also talked quite a lot about is my Rimmel Scandaleyes liners, and I have 6 of these now. I have a Tuesday treat video which I will link below, which kind of goes through 5 of the shades apart from this bright blue one which I got most recently. And I bought this after I did that video, so that's that one there. And you can see from these that they're just so pigmented, very creamy. They stay put in the waterline and things like that, and so they're also very affordable. So I really love my Rimmel Scandaleyes liners and would recommend them. I think they're just one of the best liners out there, so I really love these. I wish they had a matte brown, that's the only thing I would say about them, because that's my favourite colour to wear in the waterline, and I find the bronze one isn't matte enough for what I would really like to wear on a day-to-day basis, so I'd really, really love if they had a matte brown, but apart from that I really, really like them, and I always go back for more. The next item, which I have 5 of, is the Maybelline Colorsensational lipsticks. There's quite a lot of lip products in this video, but that's just kind of the thing I go back for, and I've got 5 here. I really like the packaging of these. I love the fact that the packaging kind of represents the colour inside. So I'd say I really like the formula of these. I don't kind of love all the shades that I have, but I think they have a huge colour range, and I think the 2 which kind of stand out to me are both kind of pinky colours, and I've got 150 Stellar Pink, which is this colour which kind of has a bit of a shine to it there. I quite like that one. Doesn't really need anything else with it, and also this pink brown shade which is a bit darker and it's just kind of creamy. The formula is really nice. I don't love the smell of them, but the formula is good, and that is the most important thing. So I do have 5 of those. The next item I have 4 as well, and it's a little bit of a cheat, but it is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealers, which are here, and the reason I'm putting this in here is because I literally have 3 shades for depending on kind of how tanned I am, and I have number 1 fair, number 2 light, and number 3 medium. Sometimes I look at the medium one now and I'm like quite pale at the moment, that I'm just surprised that I can ever even use this colour because it's quite a bit darker than I am now. But when I'm a bit tanned, like I can, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. So these concealers are just very high coverage and really, really good value, and the reason I've put them in the 4 more tag is because I actually have another one which is number 2 as well, but it's called Cool Medium because they changed the name of that shade, so I thought I'd kind of throw it in as a 4 or more because technically they're all named different shades. I do think the light and Cool Medium are actually the same shade, but I thought I'd throw this in here because it's something a little bit different, and it is something that I kind of definitely go back for more, and the fact that I've got 3 shades is kind of testament to that. So that's my Collection Lasting Perfection concealers. And just swatching the light and the Cool Medium next to each other, I think they are slightly different. It seems like the light one is a little bit warmer, so the Cool Medium has gone a little bit cooler, and I know that they've changed number 3 to like warm medium now, so that one might be a bit warmer. So you probably won't be able to see this, but this one here is light and this is cool medium. So I guess technically I do have 4 shades. Something else which I have 4 of as well, which I think most people will have more than 4 of, is my MAC shadows. I have a palette here which has 12 shadows in it, and I've kind of collected these over time, and obviously I need to get just 3 more to fill up the palette, but I definitely want to kind of pick 3 shades that I'm definitely going to use. I'd say they're just kind of that cult product, MAC eyeshadows. They're the product that I just really wanted the most, and I started my palette and I was just in love with it for a while. And I do use them, but I definitely could use them more, I think. The one I get most use out of is probably Espresso, which is just a deep matte brown, and I have quite dark brows, so I use that in my brows and also can use it in the crease. I've definitely run out of space to swatch now, but that's that one there. And they're just very pigmented and easy to blend. Another of the shades which I love is Era, which is just that perfect kind of my lids but better shade. Has a little bit of a sheen and shimmer to it, but not much at all. So I really love that one. It's just kind of your natural everyday shade, which I used to wear literally every day. And then I have a few kind of pinky purpley ones which I really love. I have Sketch, which is quite dark but really good for like the outer V. Cranberry, which is a fun one. I think that's a really good one for sort of fall time. And then Fig 1, which I really love in the crease, which I used in a tutorial. Sort of purpley smoky eye, so I'll link that below as well. But I think the matte shadows are just great, so that's Fig 1 there. It's really nice purple, I absolutely love it. The MAC shadows are just kind of that luxury item that every girl kind of wants and needs. So these are like £10 in pound form each, but I think it's totally worth it. The last thing I want to talk about, which I have 4 or more of, is actually a skincare range, and it's something that I've spoken about on my channel a fair amount, but not kind of as a range. So it's the L'Oreal Skin Perfection range, and my love for it all stems from the 3-in-1 Purifying Micellar Solution, which I have spoken about quite a bit, and I have a video on it which I will link below as well. And this just kind of made me want to try out the other products in the range, so I picked up the Velvety Soft Toner, which I really love, also the Micellar Gel, which is really good as well, and I also have the Nourishing Cleansing Wipes, which I think is the only one I have never spoken about before. But basically why I'm including this is because the micellar solution is really what led me to buy the other products, because I loved this one so much that I wanted to try the things in the range. I was just like, if this one is so good, then chances are the others are going to be really good as well, and I really love all the products I have from the range, so I thought it was definitely worth a mention in this video. So that brings me to the end of this tag video. I hope you did enjoy it. I really liked making this because it helped me just realise the products that I love, the ones that I go back to and the ones that I always repurchase and purchase in different shades. And I think this was just a great tag idea. I will link the original 4 or more video in the description so you can see it. And thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. Bye!